Welcome to my channel, where we discuss everything and all things politics, economy, and development in Nigeria and around the world. The Chief Justice of Nigeria has been petitioned over the violation of Dele Farotimi's fundamental human rights, and how the courts are being used to perpetrate that. That's what we're going to talk about in this channel. Of course, you know that Dele Farotimi, human rights activist, lawyer, and former spokesperson of Peter Obi Presidential Campaign Council in the 2023 presidential election, is still in detention in Ekiti State. It is that detention that we're going to continue to talk about right away. This is because many Nigerians, groups, organizations, individuals are calling for his immediate release from detention, especially querying the circumstances of Dele Farotimi being secretly whisked away from Lagos, where he allegedly committed the criminal defamation, to Ekiti State, where he was arraigned and remanded and denied bail. Now let's look at what some human rights, one of the human rights organizations are saying about this in their petition to the Chief Justice of Nigeria. Now, human rights organization, Civil Rights Realization and Advancement Network has condemned the arrest, detention, and remand of Dele Farotimi, describing it as unconstitutional and one which violates the rule of law, while demanding the immediate release of Farotimi. The group, in a statement by its president, Olu Omotayo, lamented that the hard-earned constitutional guaranteed rights of citizens are gradually being frittered away by the courts, and that this calls for urgent attention. The group appealed to the Chief Justice of Nigeria to urgently save the citizens from the dangerous route the courts in Nigeria are applying. The organization emphasized that the courts had continued to act as an appendage of the Nigerian police, a development it warned will spell doom for human rights and democracy in the country. And the group said, and I quote, "We just heard in the news that Dele Farotimi Esquire, after his abduction in Lagos, was arraigned in court today in Ekiti State and remanded in prison. Farotimi was alleged to have made defamatory remarks against Afe Babalola in his recent publication. In the famous Atonwankwo's case, the Court of Appeal held that sedition or criminal defamation was a law used by our colonial masters to subjugate the locals, and there should be nothing like criminal defamation in a democratic setup, as there are enough redress available for government or aggrieved citizens under the law of libel." The group noted that since, end of quote, The group noted that since Tinubu became president, the number of citizens arrested and detained for criminal defamation had surpassed that of any administration in Nigeria's history. So this human rights group is saying that more people have been detained under the guise of criminal defamatory under President Bola Ahmed Tinubu than any time in Nigeria's history. And that is not a good record for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu himself, who claims to have come from the human rights angle, or who claims to have been part of the human rights crusade in Nigeria. Don't forget that one of the things that the president used to pride himself is that he was a member of NADECO, which was a coalition for democracy, National Coalition for Democracy, that fought against military dictatorship, especially fought against General Sani Abacha's administration for the revalidation of the June 12, 1993 presidential election, in which Chief MKO Abiola was presumed to have won. And the president himself was among NADECO leaders that went on exile as a result of violation of human rights by the military junta at that period. You would have expected that his government will be much more amenable to allowing people to express themselves, allowing the rule of law to flow seamlessly. But that's not the case. Now the administration has been identified as one in which they have weaponized criminal defamation, just as they have weaponized cyber stalking. Cyber Security Act that's supposed to regulate the cyberspace have now also been weaponized. If you look at some of the things they are charging Dele Farotimi, they say they are charging him for cyber stalking and all that. These are all indication of the weaponization of the justice system in Nigeria, which is unfortunate. Dele Farotimi wrote a book. He is based in Lagos. If the police want to investigate it, they can investigate him in Lagos. Why abduct him to Ekiti State? Why abduct him to Ekiti State? He wrote a book. The book was published in Lagos. He's a resident of Lagos. He allegedly committed criminal defamatory in Lagos. So what's the business of Ekiti in the matter? And that's what this human rights organization is talking about. Weaponization of the courts. Courts are now in cahoot with police, because ordinarily they ought to have asked, how did they manage to bring this man from Lagos and present him in a court in Ekiti State? And the court didn't think it's strange. But that is what they are warning the Chief Justice of Nigeria to look into it, that this direction that they are going is going to harm our democracy, is going to harm the fundamental human rights of Nigerians. Now, criminal defamation, they cited Atonwanko, where he had issue of criminal defamation, that the court, appeal court said no, criminal defamation is a relic of the colonial administration that was used to subjugate locals, that it has no place in a democracy, and that the law of libel has enough provision for anyone who is aggrieved about whatever anybody writes or says about them in public, in a publication or broadcast, to address their concern. And even Femi Falana has said that criminal defamation has no place in Lagos because Lagos has outlawed it. You cannot charge somebody for criminal defamation. There are a lot of other things you can charge the person under the law of libel, but not criminal defamation. Lagos has abrogated that law. Perhaps that was why those who are after Dele Farotimi had to whisk him away to another territory, which is quite unfair, to try him in Ekiti State for an offense he allegedly committed in Lagos State. But that is not surprising. Even Dele Farotimi himself will not be surprised by this. He has severally said that the judiciary in Nigeria is so corrupt that he doesn't have confidence in it. That was why, as a lawyer, as young as he is, he said he has resigned, he has retired from, he's no longer practicing law. Why? Because he has discovered that you can't get justice from Nigerian courts. That Nigerian courts, the whole system has been so corrupted and polluted that it is difficult to get justice. He is well aware of it. No doubt about it. He has said it severally. But this appeal to the Chief Justice of Nigeria is for the Chief Justice of Nigeria to prove him wrong. The Chief Justice of Nigeria, Justice Kekere-Ekun, should prove Dele Farotimi wrong by ensuring that he got fair justice and he is released immediately. Whatever allegation they have against him, like I keep saying, criminal defamation is not a treasonable offense. It's not a alleged crime that can affect the peace and security of Nigeria because he said something about Afe Babalola in his book. So what's so special about the way they had to whisk him away to Ekiti State and he was denied bail? Are you denying him bail on what ground? That he is a security threat to Nigeria, or that he must be in detention before you can investigate whether whatever he alleged against Afe Babalola was true or not? Does he have to be in detention for the police to be able to investigate that matter? In what way is Dele Farotimi's freedom while the police do their investigation? Is it going to hinder their ability to be able to conduct investigation to find out whatever he alleged against Afe Babalola that it was true or not? It doesn't really make any sense. That's why I agree with the human rights community that have written to the Chief Justice of Nigeria to wade into the matter. The Chief Justice of Nigeria, of course, should be able to know that when she was appointed, Dele Farotimi was among Nigerians who casted doubt about her capacity to be able to make any difference in Nigeria's judiciary. Because when the Chief Justice was appointed, people were praising her that she's going to bring reforms into the system. But Dele Farotimi said no, you don't, that she's not going to bring any difference. And Dele Farotimi reminded everybody who cares to note that this new Chief Justice of Nigeria was also in the panel of justices that declared Justice of the Supreme Court that declared Hope Uzodinma that he was the winner of the election in Imo State, in which originally Uzodinma came forth, and the Supreme Court listened to his petition and declared him the winner of the election. Dele Farotimi reminded Nigerians that Kekere-Ekun was part of that panel that handed Imo State to Hope Uzodinma. And of course, many Nigerians have their own understanding of that emergence of Hope as governor of Imo State from 4th position to #1 position. But this is an opportunity for the Chief Justice of Nigeria to prove Farotimi wrong by ensuring that he got justice, by ensuring that he's released immediately. Whatever investigation they want to carry out by the police can still be carried out while he is on bail in his home with his family and friends. I don't think that his freedom, his release, will obstruct any investigation that the police had to do in respect of alleged criminal defamation leveled against him by Afe Babalola. That's my take on this matter. Whatever is your view on the continued detention of human rights activists Dele Farotimi, let's hear from you at the comment section. Thank you for watching this video. And if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. And please don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, Google will rank it high and recommend it for more people. Thank you, and God bless you and yours.